Good morning, students. Today, let us revise decimals. We shall revise it points by points. Okay. So, decimals numbers or decimal fractions, fractions with 10, 100, 1000 in the denominators can be represented as decimal numbers. What are decimal numbers? The decimal fractions, in which decimal fractions means 10, 100, 1000 in the denominator can be represented as decimal numbers. Like you can watch the example. If I am writing 3 upon 10, which means 0.3. So this is a decimal number. If I am writing 462 divided by 1000, then that is equivalent to 0.462. And decimal numbers are mixed decimals also. What is a mixed decimal? A mixed decimal contains a whole number. Mixed decimal contains a whole number and we call this whole number as integral part. And a decimal, and we call the decimal as decimal part. So you can watch in the next example I am showing you. This is a decimal number in which the first part is integral part. The whole number 93 is a whole number. So we call it a integral part, and the next is decimal point, and the right hand side number is decimal part. This is the decimal part. Okay. Now decimal places. The place after the decimal point are called the decimal places. The places after the decimal point. Like I am writing 7.58. So that becomes 2 decimal places, 58 after the decimal. Okay, after the decimal it is written 58 or 58. So it is, so after decimal how many number of places are there? 8, 1 or 5, 2. 2 number of decimal places. So we can say 2 decimal places. And in the next number 0.39 become 3 decimal places. After the decimal they have given 3 numbers like 3, 9, 1. 3 numbers. 3 digits are there. So we can say that it is 3 decimal places. Now we are going to watch the particular decimal number and their notations. I already told you this is a whole number. We call this complete as integral part. Okay. And if we are talking how we are going to read that particular number, then this is on the first position ones and this is on the second position tens, and here we will do the reading from a left to right, and here we will do from a right to left. Okay. So on the first position the number we will call it tenths. Tenths, we will add just extra ths, tenths. Okay. I am showing you the decimal place value chart. So this is our decimals place value chart in which all numbers are given here. So there is a decimal in between these numbers. No, there is a decimal. Okay. So there is a decimal in these numbers. Before the decimal portion is our integral part or whole number, and this is our decimal part of the number. So how we are reading this number? So this is, I already told you, left to right increases the order, like tens, then hundreds, and then thousands. And this side from right to left increasing the order, that is 5 is ones place, 4 is on tens place, and 3 is on hundreds place, and thousands place, and 10,000s place. Okay. So this is our decimal number system place value chart. You have to keep in mind this chart. Let us take some example in which we have to put a number in our decimal place value chart. So how we can put a particular number in this place value chart? For that you have to make this type of chart and mention the values, and I am giving you a number 12.453. So how will you represent this number in this place value chart? So point you are placing here, and then you are writing the numbers from left to right is 4, 5 and 3, and here we are writing the whole number as 1, 2. Okay. So this is our place value chart in which 12.453 453 we represented as here. Okay, I'm taking another example, that is 490.7042. how we will represent that? So here there are four place value charts, then after the hundredth or thousand we will add 10,000 also. Okay, 10,000, a box we will create here. So how we will represent that? We are writing from left to right here, 7042. Okay, so this will come at the place of 10,000, and here 490 we will represent here, 490. Okay, so this is our number representation. Sorry, I written 4 at the place of ones, tens. You have to write 4 as the hundred place and 9 as the ones place and 0 as the tens place. After this decimal, and then after the decimal at tens place 7, then hundreds place 1000 and 10,000. Okay, so you are representing the numbers in decimal place value chart like this. Now, in how many ways we can expand a decimal number? So we can expand a decimal number by three ways. First one is place value form, second decimal form, and third one is fractional form. So in I'm taking an example, 493 decimal 2. So how you will represent it in place value form? This is our whole number. So like simply you are presenting any whole number, you will represent like that. Like this one is on 100 place, this one is on 10th place, and this one is on ones place. Okay, so how we will represent that? You will write 4 hundreds, 4 hundreds, then plus, and then 9 tens, then plus 3 on ones position, so 3 ones. And now for this decimal 2, what we will do? We will move from left to right. Then what we calling them? We calling them tens, hundreds, thousand, and 10,000s. So we will write here plus 2 tenths. Okay, so this is our place value form. Now how we can write the same number in decimal form? In decimal form, this is on 100 place, so we will put as 400, then plus 9 on tens place, so we will put as 90, and 3 is on ones place, so we will put 3 as it is. And then for this decimal part, what we will do? We will write just 0.2. This is our decimal form. Now if we are presenting the same number fractional, in the fractional form, how we will represent? The whole number part 493 as it is, same 400 plus 90 plus 3, and only the fractional part 0.2 we will put it as 2 upon 10. Okay, now move to the next topic. Now we are going to read types of decimal fraction. So how many types of decimal fractions are there? There are two types of decimal fractions, like decimal fractions and unlike decimal fractions. Like as simply we done in the fractional number system. Like means same and unlike means different. Okay, according to these keyword we will represent any number, and we will do the category of that particular number, that is like decimal or unlike decimal. Okay, any number decimal fraction is said to be like decimals if they have equal number of decimal places. Equal number of decimal places, like I'm taking an example, 0.43, and another number is 0.41, and another number is 183.42. there is a decimal. So these are the examples for like fraction. How we can say? Because I am telling you in like decimals we have equal numbers of decimal places. Decimal places, I already told you, there are two decimal places, there are 2 digit decimal places, and there are also 2. So these are like fractions. And in unlike, I'm taking another example, which are unlike decimals. If they have unequal number of decimal places, like I'm taking example 8.4, one number, another number is 8.41, and another number is 8.42. 410. Okay, so this is unlike decimal fraction. Here only one place value after the decimal, here 2 and here 3. Okay, so these all are different decimal places, so we can say that this is unlike decimal fraction. Okay, and how we can change any unlike to like decimal fractions? Is there any way can we change? Like I'm taking this example to change it in the like fraction. How can I change it in the like fraction? For that, simply we have to add as many zeros as required. Okay, like there are only two decimal places, 2 so what we will do here, only one, we will add just 1 0 extra, like 8.40, we will make it 8.40. there is no difference in 8.4 and 8.40. if we are adding any another number, there is no difference, but it is representing as a two value decimal places, so it is become the like fraction. Okay, now if you want to make this number as the same as like fraction, this number we already created, this is the already in 2 digits, and how we can make it in 2 digits, we just remove this extra 0 after in the end. So what we will do, it is 8.41. now 840, 8 decimal, it is not 40 but after the decimal we pronounce as 840, and this is 8.41 and this one is 8.41 also. Now all the become, all these three unlike fractions become, unlike decimal fractions become like decimal fractions. Okay, now move to the next topic. Now after unlike and like decimal fraction, we will cover a topic that is equivalent decimal fractions. Okay, equivalent decimal fraction. So what is any equivalent decimal fraction? Any number, any decimal number, we can say only equivalent fraction, decimal fraction, when it has the same value, same value. Okay, I'm telling you any example so that you can understand. Like this is 0.4, 0.40, 0.400. how we can say both are, all, not both, all three numbers are equal? Because if we are removing these extra zeros, then they become 0.4. this is also as equivalent 0.4. there is no effect of the 0 into the right hand side after the decimal number, or in the decimal part there is no effect of the right hand side 0. we can add it or we can remove it. Okay, and this is also 0.4. so all these are equivalent decimal fractions. Okay, now we are going to cover the topic of comparison of decimal fractions. So in comparison of decimal fractions, how we can compare any two decimal numbers, which one is greater and which one is smaller? Okay, how we can find out, how we can compare them? So I'm taking an example so that you can compare the number stepwise. This is our number 12, and then 0 to 7, and this is our number 12, then 0 to 3. Okay, we are comparing which one is greater and which one is smaller. In whole number you can simply, if I am writing 6 and 7, you will tell this one is greater. Okay, but in decimal fractions, how we will compare? We will compare from right side. So first I am comparing this number. First we will compare the tens number. Okay, 0 equal to 0. Now we will compare after the tens hundreds, that is 2 equals 2. After comparing the hundreds place, we will compare the thousand place. So here 7 is greater than 3, and this is 12. Whole number we already know how to check. 12 equal to 12. So how we can say that which one is greater and which one is smaller? This number is greater. Where is this number? This number is 12 decimal 0 to 7. So we can say that 12 decimal 0 to 3 is smaller than another number, which is another number 12 decimal 0 to 7. Okay, or we can say that it is greater. Okay, that is your choice, which you are going to find out, greater or smaller. According to that you can apply the rule. Okay, now after the comparison we will do the conversion of the decimals into fraction. How we can convert any decimal number into fractional number. So for that we have to follow some steps. Okay, to do the conversion of decimal into fraction we have to follow three steps, main three steps. First one is write the given decimal number as numerator as it is. Okay, like 1.5 is given. If 1.5 is given, then according to the first step, how we will write, we will write the given number without decimal as numerator as it is. Okay, second step says that write in the denominator 1 followed by the number of zeros as the decimal places. So how many decimal places are here? Only one. So we will write 1 in the denominator followed by the number of zeros as the decimal places. Okay, so we have to write only 10 here. So I already written this. I applied two steps. First step says that write the decimal number as it is. The second step says that write 1 in the denominator followed by the number of zeros as the decimal places given. And third step says that write the given fraction in the lowest form. You know how we can write this fraction into lowest form. If you are able to cut any number, then you can cut, like 5 3s are 15, 5 2s are 10, that become 3 upon 2. So that is our final answer. In this way we can convert any decimal into fractions. Now conversion of a fraction into decimal. If any fractional number given, then how you can convert that into decimal number. So there are two steps in this rule. First step says that count the number of zeros following 1 in the denominator. If any example is given and we have to convert that into decimal, then how we can convert? I am taking any example like 843 is the number, and we have to convert this number 843 divided by 100. We have to convert it into decimal. How we can do? For that we have to count the number of zeros. So there are two number of zeros given. Now we have to count the same equal number of places in the numerator. Numerator is 843. I am writing it here 843, and we are counting the number of places in the numerator starting from the one digit से लेकर हमें start करके count करने हैं. Then the place in the decimal, हमें फिर क्या करना है? Decimal को place कर देना है. Okay, like so there are only two zeros. Then we will write from the ones place. Okay, this is our ones place of this number. So we are counting 1, then 2. So I am putting the decimal here. Okay, it become 8 decimal 43. I am taking another example for the same question. Like the number is given 13,743 divided by 1000. What it become? Rule says that count the number of zeros followed by 1. So there are 3 zeros. Then we start the counting from the ones side. This is the ones place of the given number. So 1, 2, 3. 3 zeros, as the number of zeros are 3, so we count the 3 places. Now we will put the decimal here. So that become 13 decimal 743. This is our final answer. So I told you the conversion of a decimal into fraction and fraction into decimal. Okay, now let us solve the exercise related to these questions. First question is given, write in the expanded form 3479 decimal 105. So how you can write it is in expanded form? I am writing it here. Number is given 3479, then decimal, then 105. So this is on 100,000 place. 3000 THOUSANDS plus 4 hundreds HUNDREDS. Okay, DS is missing here, you can write. Then plus 7 is on tens place. Then plus 9 is on ones place. So you write ones. Then here plus 0, 1 is on tenths. So you will write 1/10 and then plus 0 hundredths. Okay, then plus 5 thousandths. THOUSANDTHS. Okay, like this we can expand the numbers. Now all remaining questions you will solve yourself. Okay, now next question, write in decimal fraction. You have to write these number already given in the expanded form and simply you have to write them in the decimal fraction. So how will you write? 8,000, 8 ones, tenths and hundreds. As tenths and hundreds we are able to find out these are the decimal part. So we will write decimal and 39. And if we talk about this number 8,000 and 8 1. So after the 1,000, 100 place is missing, tens place is missing. So what we can write? We 8 0 as the 100 place and 0 as the tens place and 8 ones. So this is our number. This expanded form decimal fraction. Okay, now move to the next question. In the next question we have to convert into like decimal. All are given in unlike decimal and we have to convert them into like decimal. I am taking one example for you all. First one is 0 decimal 91, 10 decimal 819, 89 decimal 637 and then 142 decimal 8. How you can convert them? First we have to count the highest decimal form value place. Okay, like this one is, how many decimal places are there? 2, 819, there are 3 decimal places, 637, 3 decimal places and there is 1 decimal place. So highest form is 3. So we have to make them as 3 decimal places. How we can make? We just add extra 0. Like first one is 2 decimal places. How we can make them? Like 0, then 9, 1 and we are adding extra 0. That become the 3 decimal places. Now this is already in 3, this is already in 3 and we have to make this one. This is in 1 decimal place. How we can? We just add 2 more extra zeros. Okay, like 142 decimal 8 0 0. Now all are in 3. So now all they become like decimals. Remaining you solve yourself. You can take the screenshot of the all questions and try to solve yourself. Okay, now move to the next question. Find the greater fraction in each of the following. You have to compare the numbers as I told you, then find which one is greater and which one is smaller. Okay, so if I am comparing the first number says that 162 decimal 19 and 126 decimal 91. Okay, so how we can compare that? We are comparing the 9 with 1 and this 9 with this one and 6 with 2, 2 with this 6 and 1 with this. But in this example simply we can find out this is 162 and this is 126. So as you are comparing the whole number, simply you can find out 162 is greater than 126. So this number is a greater. Okay, and another example, if same are given here like 293, then you will compare these values. 2 equals 2 and 8 is greater than 6. So 8 is greater than 6, then this number is greater than this number. Okay, next question. Write in ascending order using the sign. आपको ये sign use करके ascending order में लिखना है. So how you can assign them the ascending order? For that, first you have to compare the number, which one is greater. According to the order, you can write them in ascending order. Okay, now next question, convert into fractions. All are given in decimal and you have to convert them fraction. What is the rule? Says that first write the number as numerator. Given number as numerator, I am writing first one is 71, then 002 and then apply number of zeros as the in the decimal part the digits are there. So there are 3 digits. So I write 1 in the denominator and then apply the 30 here. Okay, this is our fractional number. Now how we can write it into lowest form? For that we have to cut the value if able to cut, and if not able to cut then directly write the answer. So this is the answer for the first question. Okay, Now, in the question number 7, convert the following into decimal number. So how you can convert this particular? For that we have to write the number as it is, then count the zeros followed by 1. There is only one zero, so we will count from the one side one number and apply the decimal here. I'm taking another example. This is 1543, and there are two number of zeros, so we will count 1 and 2 and we will apply the decimal here. Okay, so from our side we completed all the questions. Now remaining question you will solve yourself. If you're not able to find any one question, then write in the comment box. That's all from my side. Bye, take care. Thank you for watching the video. And if you like my videos, then please subscribe my channel, support me.